G'day everybody, it's Woz here, and today I'm at Yarwun Skatepark, and I'm here to share my thoughts and opinions on how to perform the frontside feeble stall on transition. If you enjoy this type of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. With your ongoing support, we can grow our skateboarding community and this channel. So the frontside feeble stall is a combination of two tricks. The first being the frontside back truck axle stall, and the second being the frontside rock and roll. Oh yeah! So knowing how to do these two tricks before attempting the frontside feeble stall will be very helpful indeed. Now let's have a quick look at the frontside back axle stall and the frontside rock and roll. So now that you know how to do the frontside back truck axle stall and the frontside rock and roll, it's time to move on to the frontside feeble stall. Now let's have a quick look at the frontside feeble stall breakdown. You will want to approach the transition in the regular stance with enough speed to reach the top of the ramp. As your front wheels are about to go over the coping, lift up your front wheels, allowing your skateboard to manual up the transition of the ramp. Just before your back wheels hit the coping of the ramp, perform a slight frontside pivot, about 45 degrees, allowing your back wheel and truck to lock into the coping of the ramp. At this point of the trick, you will want to push down on the heel side of your skateboard, allowing your heel side rail or the edge of your board to touch on the coping of the ramp. This is the correct way to lock into a frontside feeble stall. So you want your back heel side wheel and truck to be locked into the coping. You want to be pushing down on your heel side to allow your heel side rail or edge of your skateboard to be locked into the coping of the ramp. This will stabilize you in the feeble stall position. What I like to do once I'm in the frontside feeble stall position, I like to turn my head in the frontside position, looking at where I'm going to re-enter on the transition of the ramp. Rotate my shoulders and hips in that direction. Point with my hand in the direction of where I want me and my skateboard to re-enter the transition of the ramp. Rotate my shoulders and hips, twist my body, look at where I'm going to go, point with my hand, lift your front wheels up, and at this point of the trick, you will be performing the frontside back axle pivot section of this trick. So you lift up with your front wheels, you pivot on your back trucks, you allow your toe side wheel to roll over the coping, land into the transition of the ramp, evenly distribute your body weight, and roll away. So now let's look at the frontside feeble stall on transition in super slow-mo and from some different angles. Oh yeah! So now that I've warmed up with a few frontside feeble stalls on the small 2-foot mini quarter, I'm now going to take it to the 5-foot quarter pipe behind me, where there's a bit more transition and I can correctly lock into the frontside feeble stall, allowing the heel side front section of my skateboard, the rail, to lock in correctly to the coping of the ramp. So if you take it to a bigger ramp or a smaller, whippier ramp that's got a little bit more of vertical transition, you should be able to lock into the frontside feeble stall correctly. However, there's a catch. Doing it this way on a higher ramp is freaking scary. So I haven't done a frontside feeble stall on this quarter pipe behind me ever, and I'm going to give it a go right now. Let's do this. I'm not that good, I'll have to try again. Whoa! There's a massive difference between the little 2-foot mini quarter pipe and this old girl. Ooh. With a larger transition, you really have to believe in the lock. You have to have confidence in that, because your upper body weight has to keep in the transition of the ramp. So it's almost like as you come up to lock in, you push your board into the position, so pushing your front and back leg forward, locking it into position, and you have to keep your upper body weight back in the ramp, and it feels like you're falling backwards, but you have to lock in for a split second, allow your body to fall, and turn blindside back into the ramp. Doing this on a larger quarter pipe with a bit more vert transition takes this trick to a whole new level. Success! Oh yeah! So that now concludes my frontside feeble stall on transition tutorial. I hope that you found this video helpful, and hopefully soon, with the thoughts and opinions that I shared with you today, you'll be on your way to landing this elusive skateboarding maneuver. And as always, I truly appreciate you spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.